Some new footage was recently released showing Ruby Frankie's house on the day of her arrest, and I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna get a little nosy and take a look at it today. Hello Sofa Squad and welcome back to the sofa. The sofa's back there. Roscoe is sleeping because we just had our little dinner from a little video of filming and cooking grits that we did. And today we're going to be visiting Ruby Frankie's house. Now, a couple of y'all emailed me this video. It's from KUTV. And this is more of that footage on the Ruby Frankie case, the day she was arrested, and this is specifically going to her house on that day of that arrest. So there's a couple of key elements in this, but it's a short video. It's like 10 minutes long or something. I'm looking at off screen here. So what I want to do is actually just do a run through of it, okay? And what I'll do is like press pause to make commentary, because when I watched it the first time, it was like, okay, this and this is sticking out to me. There's a couple of things that happen in it, but just in general, some just thought processes of looking at this house through hindsight 2020. So that's how the video will go, and that's it. If you do want to follow Roscoe and I outside of, well, here we are on the Instagram. It's on the screen. It's in the description. Good God Almighty! Don't make me ask twice. Go on and click it. Now look, let's go ahead and put that up and start watching it.
You guys keep knocking. Gotcha. That's up.
Police department!
I mean, here's the thing. Knowing what we know now, the sense of urgency that I get for this is like sending me off the roof. Anyways, look at the house, okay? Think of all that we know now. Look at all the money that they had. Jody, too.
Police department, open up!
Closing doors, see if we have anything we can get open.
Okay, you see how it just switched a little bit? They're looking at any way to get in. This is desperate. They know how bad things are.
The information they have is that 16-year-old is here.
By yourself, or? These?
No.
It looks like they roll out.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there for a second. So I don't know if you heard that or not. They said the information we have is that a 16-year-old is still here. So you see the desperation, okay? Now we're going to hear them talk in a minute, and you'll hear them make some comments about the state of the kids and whatnot. I mean, obviously we've seen now at this point, right? But when I say look at the house, whatever, this is what blows my mind with stuff like this, like with Jody, with them. First of all, seeing how much privilege, how much wealth, how much access to anything you could want for the most part, and this is what they're doing with that, doing these twisted things, whether it's to their children, other victims, that, you know, because they each kind of, their victimhood spread over so many different people, right? It blows my mind when I'm like, you could have the best life, you have access to so much, anything your kids could want for, and I'm not saying spoil them, the best schools, the best this, the best that, and instead, look, you saw the evidence pictures of the children. Horrifying.
Police department, we're here to help you. Open the door.
And see, they could be thinking like they're scared, you know what I'm saying? They don't know.
Wish Johnson was here. He knows this family so well. That's usually what she drives, right? That van?
Yeah, she had a whole YouTube thing about him.
Is there anything else in the car, in the garage?
So did you hear that? They know the family so well. I'm going to pause it for a second. They know the family well. Yeah, she had a whole YouTube about it. Remember, she's put her whole life out there. So this has to be surreal to the cops who are coming in there and being like, okay, what this YouTube family? And again, if you've done any kind of investigating and looked at the videos and stuff like that, and I mean, just think of any YouTube family that you watch, if you're them finding out that this severe abuse is going on behind the scenes, where you're like, you're all smiles on camera. Like, how is this even happening?
They said they're 25 to 30 out on their warrant. Police department, open the door. Door for us. It's the police.
Boy, the garage is...
Can't tell.
Can't see them.
Ruby, police department, open the door. Do it now.
I'd give good damn money to see them yank her out of that house like they did Jody. That never gets old. Okay, that never gets old, watching Jody get yanked out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just love it. I'm sorry, I had to stop and say that.
The way they found, she said those kids were starving. And in a safe. I cut the safe. Get them out.
Is there another way to get in?
We checked every door. We checked
Basement windows.
everything's
They're all
secure.
locked up. The windows roll out too.
What's that?
The windows roll out so they don't slide.
Oh, okay.
But mom apparently has been going down every other weekend or something, the same door. And so these kids have been starving. DCFS is telling us that there's 2 children missing that are in danger here in Springbrook, essentially.
You wanted to pause it for a second to talk about that part. You heard him say, like, you know, the kids were found starving, this, that, and the other. You see the concern. I mean, this is what's shocking. Again, it's been a while. It's still shocking, but there's been different levels of shock for us, the public, who've been kind of seeing it from our viewpoint. Number one, the case in general, right? Number two, when it went to court. Number three, when we saw the actual evidence and when it was released and we realized how severe it was, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse, right? And so you're seeing the beginnings of this where the cops are like talking about this. And again, they're banging on the door of a famous YouTuber family talking about their kids are starved. They've been going out of town. The kids have been starving. I mean, it's a level of insanity that's confusing. You're like, what? I mean, like, what kind of, like, what? Like, what kind of depravity would cause that? Well, we now see, right? So let's continue.
Is it accurate that the kid that you have is emaciated, like he's not being fed?
Yeah. He's actually in our custody right now, or after and
Consistent. We're looking.
I mean, you heard that. They're emaciated.
DCFS advised they have information that she's here at the home in Springville, and no, they're totally uncooperative at this house, and so nobody will answer. We believe they're home.
So they think they're home.
I got it. I just got it.
Thought it was a hornet. Ruby, this is the police department. Can you please open the door and talk to us? If you don't open the door, we will force entry into the home. We do not want to do that. Please open the door. Open the door and talk to us so we can resolve this.
Woo, they're serious. They are serious. They're getting ready to go up in there.
Ruby, open the door, please. Police department. We're not going away. Open the door.
You know, it's going to be silent here for a minute, so I'm going to talk while it plays. So they're like, we're done, we're going in, okay? Look at the, okay, look at that. Look at all the stuff. This is my thing right here, okay? Look at all the crap everywhere. It's like they abandoned the house. This is what's so wild to me. Okay, there's just stuff everywhere. All this money, all this access, and this is how
You clear for? All right, let's go.
Someone hold on.
I got one. Okay. I'm gonna go to the right. There's an open door.
Okay, I got all the left.
Police department! I got a bathroom right here, Cloak. Can I get another one? Okay. Bathroom on the left.
I got the best. You got the close.
Clear. Looks like it goes through to another room.
Colby.
Blue.
Coming out, Colby. Through the bathroom in here. Blue coming out.
Clear?
Yeah.
Clear.
Go watch your. Put your head into the bed and you can look at them. Then we'll go meet him downstairs.
Okay, I wanted to pause it there just to kind of catch up here for a second. So, first of all, to a side note, it's interesting when you hear them, like, this is just like seeing how things work or whatever. When they're like, blue coming out, blue coming down the stairs, like just to announce, like, hey, it's like one of us or whatever. I thought that was kind of interesting. But, again, you see some of the rooms are fine, and then the other ones, it's like when they walked in, like all that crap was everywhere. To me, it's like they've abandoned the house, and hell, they might have at this point, right? Because at a certain point, it's like, how is she making money? You know what I mean? For the lifestyle that they lived, it's like, unless it was residuals from YouTube, but their channel got taken down eventually. So, and I'm like, was she really making that kind of money from Jody? I don't think so. You know, it's very weird to me. But again, it's so weird to me how it looks like it's just this abandoned house, and you have to be wondering, what are the cops thinking? Right? Again, like I just will say it 100 times. They're at this YouTuber's house, the kids are emaciated, now they're going in, and again it's like, oh wait, so nobody's here. Like, this place looks just, you know, forgotten about, garbage is everywhere. Like, this is not like the shiny happy videos we see on the you know, YouTube.
Under the bed.
Under the blanket. A bulge. Just the top.
Yeah, this was from Cheney.
Blue coming down.
Let's leave one right here. And then
Where are we at?
downstairs.
Where's the downstairs?
Walker, where you at, buddy?
Water!
Come on down, buddy.
Downstairs right here.
Walker, will you hold right here? Just post up.
Okay, literally every room. Look at this stuff everywhere. Now, I'm not trying to sit here behind Mighty talking about like, oh, my house isn't. Trust me, there's dishes in the sink right now. Okay, this is bizarre. And I get they have like a house full of kids, whatever. But that's where I'm just like, for someone that seemed to literally do nothing but like work their kids to the bone, literally. Why does the house look like this? It looks like it was ransacked. Like it was gone through, grab a bunch of your things and let's get out. That to me is what it looks like.
Blue coming down. Is this clear?
Okay, I wanted to say this going into this section right here. So y'all tell me what you think. Number one, again, this finished basement seemed to be a thing there, and hey, more power to them. I wish I had one. I'm guessing, is this food prep stuff? These buckets that we're seeing? You know, we see a little gym equipment, but is this food prep stuff? Like those gallon bucket, whatever they are. That's what my guess is, but y'all tell me what you think.
What do you guys guess?
Nothing.
Main floor's clear.
Upstairs is clear.
Is this clear?
This is clear. Yes, this has been cleared. Primary's done. Let's conduct secondary. Start in the back.
Okay.
Work really close secondary. Get that safe door.
Safe door's open, it's clear. Blue.
Yeah, we're doing secondaries right now.
Yeah, we do. We've got two.
You back here the whole time? Yeah. Anywhere a little emaciated kid can fit.
This is their diary.
Now, before we get into this, you never know how somebody's living. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about just the state of the house. You heard that last comment. Anywhere a little emaciated kid could fit. I mean, oh my God. Horrible. You never know how somebody's living. This is, I mean, look at this house. I also wonder, this complete side note, maybe those were paint buckets. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that, but they're everywhere. And again, like the food prep thing, that's where I'm just like, there's so much of it, right? Okay, let's keep going out. Okay, you heard the thing. So they're talking about diaries. Listen to this part. It's right at the very end, though. But just, this is the part that's like, oh my God, what was going through this man's mind?
Definitely looks like they're packing in this.
There's hella phones of mom downstairs in her room.
Tons of phones. What is anything in this?
I didn't read.
Oh man. Oh man.
So,
August 29th. Yesterday. Morning shift was boring. Police stand by 8:30. So we get a good chunk of.
Do we need to go up to the dad's address? The condos there?
We're pinging her phone right now.
Okay.
I can't read this.
it's older. It ends at 2018.
I can't read it. I mean, kind of, but.
I got all the utensils and knives packed.
She packed all the
And-
utensils at night.
They're wooden boxes. I have most of the kitchen done by now. I listen to Christmas music, mostly be able to, I'll ever give it. So they are packing.
Yeah, right?
I packed the computer, the grand room. So she's packing all the house plans.
Okay, my God. So we already know the diaries, right? We've read through all that. Imagine what these cops. Now, granted, they're just starting to see the most recent light that they're packing, which this would explain the state of the house, right? Okay, so that answers that question a little bit more. Of like, okay, so they're packing. However, it still is like, what? The way that place looked, and then hearing the way she was treating those kids and what they did, I'm like, I can't believe it even looked like that. Knowing also that they were at Jody's, you know, I guess in my mind, I'm like, I mean, was she just going to move in there and abandon the house? Like, what was she, like, what was the end goal besides just domination over everybody around her, right? And the ultimate deaths. I think the end goal, whether they were planning for it or not, was going to be numerous deaths happening around them, right? To their belief system. But then, like, the cops and stuff reading that, I was like, y'all have no idea what's in there. You have no idea what you're getting ready to stumble upon. They probably had a clue, but, like, literally, how often would you find somebody documenting their crimes, okay? Like, that part's just shocking. So, again, these little, like, nuggets they keep releasing of like, the evidence and whatnot, I'm like, how mentally unwell? And I'm not saying that in the context of, like, oh, she needs a free pass or this. No. Just literally, it's like you're seeing behind the curtain of a very disturbed human being. A very evil, disturbed human being. Because remember also, she's playing this off like, oh, it was Jody. I fell off, you know, I went down I strayed off of the Lord's work or whatever with her. You know, I wouldn't have done this or that. No. No, absolutely not. And this is the thing with all these family vlog channels. I mean, again, you got to just look with the monetization of the family. And it's one thing if a family is like, everybody is consenting and they're like, we love doing this and this is fun and cool, go for it, right? Have fun, enjoy it, make it a family activity. If you get paid for it, go for it. This right here, the stuff that we've seen evidence of, and it's why her stuff was shut down, right? And then just to see the behind the scenes, again, all that money and all that, and it was used to just facilitate these crimes. It blows my mind. So anyways, that's it. I wanted to go over this with y'all. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you're still watching, well, we thank you, and Roscoe says thank you as he readjusts back there. He does ask that you drop some little sofas off in the comment section, so he and I will have a place to sit, talk about this, other cases, all the stuff we talk about the Sofa Squad. And until he and I meander on down there, we'll see y'all soon. I just wanted to say thank you again for watching the whole video, and also thank you for being part of the Sofa Squad. Special thanks to all the Patreon members, channel members from both of my channels, everybody who likes, shares, subscribes, comments in the comment sections. It helps the channel out so much. Now don't forget, I do have that other channel, the podcast channel. That's where we go live, we hang out, we talk. We have kind of sort of a schedule, but just be sure and check it out. I'll put it up here on the screen. Also, if you're looking for merch, be sure to check out my Teespring store. I'll put that up here. And then, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to follow me and Roscoe on the Instagram, go on, check it out. It's right here on the screen again. But once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being part of the Sofa Squad, and I'll see you in the next video.